just the other night and I was sitting in my room, hidden from the dark skies like I was safely in the womb, with my pupils dilated in this journey I created. Another mushroom off the table, brush it off and then I ate it. I set my brain on fire with the fungus from the soil, put my senses in a water pot and brought them to a boil. I grabbed my top hat and quickly head out of the back, cause the trip is getting wild and it's getting off track. I ran up to the river and I looked up at the moon, and it was staring right back at me with the look of happy gloom. So I reached it with my arms way up to the mushroom sky, and I grabbed onto the moon as the clouds began to cry. Then I pulled it from the skies and I stared into its eyes, and I asked him if he wants to sit and watch the sun rise. It just looked right back at me and did not say no, not a word. It just smiled back at me because my words had never heard. I put my hand up to the stars and I grabbed onto the moon, and I pulled it from the sky. It's never seen the afternoon, so I sat with it and waited for the sun to show its head. Then I looked over and realized that the acid moon was dead.
As I can recall, my acid moon was involved in the middle of October, and certainly not sober. My head, it was knocked over. That thin red line wasn't talking but still drooling like an inbred mime. And I'm trying to put every sentence together, but none of them seem to be coming out clever. The shit I've been taking it seemed to deliver, so my head and body have started to shiver. Shiver, deliver me now. I'm sick as a hound who's eating a pound of grass, but fucking amount of cash. But I'm jumping around the facts, match my intensity. Yo, acid moon, come into me. You akin to me, been staring at you for a century, killing off my brain cells, rotten so my brain smells, willing off my pain swells, caught inside my sane self. What do you see? My acid moon, destined to be my doom and gloom. Never knew another person could see it when I looked out my window inside of my room. I'm acting funny like a cartoon when I'm waiting for this dark moon to start.
I put my hand up to the stars and I grabbed onto the moon, and I pulled it from the sky. It's never seen the afternoon, so I sat with it and waited for the sun to show its head. Then I looked over and realized that the acid moon was dead. I put my hand up to the stars and I grabbed onto the moon, and I pulled it from the sky. It's never seen the afternoon, so I sat with it and waited for the sun to show its head. Then I looked over and realized that the acid moon was dead. I see the steampunk engines raging through the blackened skies. I see the mushroom sky casting stars into my eyes. I feel the trip is coming through and taking me up high. I feel the waves that don't exist take me to the sky. The acid moon is dead and the night is falling now, and the stars are asking questions of when and where and how. It's the trip, I promise you, it's got me feeling mighty strange. It's got my head believing that I'm really seeing things.
Seeing things in my frame, I'm really feeling deranged. Can't contain what my veins is pushing up to my brains, and my sane state of mind is causing me to go blind. From reality is fading, see I'm talking to a magpie. Word to my mother but not to my mother. My mother is smothered inside of another, and on we go with the songs that wrong to think of a cop and a thorn. When I'm home, I feel stoned and all alone, when I'm not even teaching the chong or preaching the bong until my lips
I put my hand up to the stars and I grabbed onto the moon, and I pulled it from the sky. It's never seen the afternoon, so I sat with it and waited for the sun to show its head. Then I looked over and realized that the acid moon was dead. I put my hand up to the stars and I grabbed onto the moon, and I pulled it from the sky. It's never seen the afternoon, so I sat with it and waited for the sun to show its head. Then I looked over and realized that the acid moon was dead.